posting about, you know, Chris's son.
We're trans girls, we be yapping.
Yo, trans girls be yapping?
That's not a trans girl thing.
What the f? And then Kris went to hang out with like Boblacks or something. I didn't even.
Yo, the check just came, man. Cash in the bill. Yeah. So look, bro, in today's video, we're gonna be watching. Kris Tyson has completely lost everything. If y'all don't remember Kris Tyson was with Mr. Beast for a long time. Basically, he changed into the LGBTQ community, and a lot of people are concerned about that because we just didn't expect that to happen, especially after he had a wife. Now this is kind of crazy to me, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Before we get into the video, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe down below. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
Empathic behavior, bro. Have some shame and decency before you fucking put out a video like this.
Sunny V2 was vindicated. I think he knew.
Did make these bizarre jokes about Jimmy being female, making him incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh my god, Jimmy, look, they drew you. Jimmy, they drew you so well.
Brother,
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Now, what made him do this? Like, something happened. Ain't nothing wrong with the LGBTQ community, but something happened.
Iceberg for Kris Tyson.
I started taking HRT and like I was amazed. Like after 2-3 weeks, I just started having a mental clarity.
Clarity so powerful it transferred to Chris's kid. Mad weird.
Instead of focusing on why Sonny made the video, people focused on his comments about Chris's personal choices.
I feel like the implication of that sentence is go back. Actually, don't explore what makes you happy. Don't do what you want to do.
I still remember when someone said this dude would hide a bite in a zombie apocalypse, and it still rings true to today. This is getting absurd. Kris isn't my nightmare, he's my friend. Things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off.
Extremely transphobic and disgusting.
People were pushing this transphobia thing on Sunny V2 very hard back in the day. That doesn't change the fact that back—
Oh, this is what Sunny V2 looked like. I was wondering. I'm like, what happened? What happened to bro? I heard he disappeared.
Then Kris destroyed his marriage for this.
Wasn't one of our 52 genders.
There's also this YouTube channel people are speculating is Kris Tyson, which says this isn't a real account to Ava Kris Tyson. It's weird for an account that is not Kris Tyson posting about, you know, Chris's son.
We're trans girls, we be yapping.
Yo, trans girls be yapping?
That's not a trans girl thing.
What the f? And then Kris went to hang out with like Boblacks or something. I didn't even realize Kris said this, but this is more dog whistling that somehow trans and GNC folks aren't safe around kids. Tucker begs me to come back when I leave for like 2 days to film. He is so loved and happy. I still think putting your male child in heels is abusive though. I mean, this case is so cut and dry today, but I still remember it was a good—
This is weird. I don't know, man. I just feel like everything was so normal a long time ago. About like 5 years ago, everything was normal. Nowadays, it's just different. You feel me? I'm not against none of this, but you feel me? It's just strange to see somebody just switch up in front of our faces after being straight for so long, man.
week before people like Ludwig and even Critical said anything about Kris, or Ava Kris Tyson, if you will.
Would only get worse as more evidence of Ava talking inappropriately with minors came out, which turned some people's attention away from Ava and towards Mr. Beast. The controversy was massive.
What is Unk even posting now?
Saying that her past tweets and actions were just edgy jokes and that she had decided to step away from the Mr. Beast company for good.
And then I remember Mr. Beast hired independent investigators to look at his company, and they apparently found no wrongdoing.
And the results of this investigation alleged that there was nothing wrong happening at the company.
The concept of investigating yourself to me sounds flawed, but I digress.
Which got Mr. Beast a ton of backlash for obvious reasons.
No way! The guys you paid found you innocent.
While Mr. Beast did remove Ava from his channel once the controversy went public, many people started believing that Mr. Beast would do anything to protect his own image. Which he did.
To be honest, I didn't really think too much of it because we just had like a lot of anime posters and things up, and it was an animated character.
In my opinion, this was one of the most damning things about the whole Mr. Beast case. They had this freaky poster in their room, and Mr. Beast himself was even looking at it. Now I'm questioning my own eyes because some people are saying this is not Kris.
Why is he...
The Mr. Beast allegations. We never really heard too much about that. I wonder why. All right. But anyway, Mr. Beast, one of the best content creators. out there.
Why is he working at it? That's not Kris. Is it?
Having a photo like that in your house is still effing weird.
Okay, pause. Why does this YouTube narrator guy sound like Tony Soprano?
Another member of Ava's Discord server came forward with new allegations against her and Mr. Beast.
Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old.
With more evidence coming out, Ava's reputation was slowly disintegrating, one leaked chat at a time. The release of these chat logs were controversial, as Nathan's character came into question, with people alleging that many of his claims were false. Regardless, the chat logs were real, as were the many inappropriate things Ava shared with minors on there.
No, we straight up had the Epstein files before the Epstein files.
But when it comes to Sunny V2, many people agree that he was right about Mr. Beast.
While in retrospect, Sunny was right, let's not go ahead and pretend he had the goyball palantir and he was this all-seeing deity that knew what was going on.
The Kris Tyson situation could become a complete disaster for Mr. Beast's brand. Kris began to display increasingly feminine traits.
Now I wonder what he really gonna say about this whole, like, all this. I wonder what's really gonna come out after a while, because I feel like it's a reason for Kris to be this way. It's definitely a reason.
Making tweets such as, "I finally got my nails done at a nail tech." His Twitter photos kept insinuating that Kris was becoming more feminine, with this same kind of look showing up in his Mr. Beast appearances.
This next part's funny, so brace yourselves.
While others even made the claim that Carl had turned him gay.
It was all Carl's fault. He turned him gay. You know what? Maybe he did have the goy ball after all.
Fans also noticed that he'd removed his wedding ring, with the ring's absence correlating perfectly with the very first post in which he'd painted his nails.
His wife is based. She's like, I wanted a husband. I'm out. Or, you know, was based.
Wait, is that his wife?
They're divorced.
Kris went from lighting campfires and raising a family with his beautiful wife to now trying to be a wife with his man buns and long nails.
Oh my god, I didn't even...
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Hold on. Relax a little bit. So you telling me that bro then just got turned out? He you feel me? Imagine leaving, you feel me? Imagine being a wife and your husband just turned a little zesty. Stop! Crazy.
Notice this, but look at the body language. It's brutal. And I'm not making this video out of hatred. I have no ill will towards Kris Tyson or anything of that sort. In fact, I more so feel pity, mostly for Kris Tyson's son, though.
There goes a father figure the kid won't ever be able to look up to. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Weak man times.
Joe Rogan quote got 82,000 likes. Insanity.
I know I'm going to be a great parent, and so is every other person who puts the love of their child before everything. I made this decision because I wanted to show up as my best and happiest self for him. In a way, this was for Tucker.
See, that'd be a lot easier to believe if we didn't already know that Kris was a addicted freak.
It's never too late to start being yourself, which received praise from Mr. Beast.
I didn't know even YouTube chimed into this.
Kris likely believes that people will slowly adapt to his new appearance.
Wait, who runs YouTube? Hold on, pause, okay? I can barely get a response from YouTube, but you can get a response. It's tough.
Over time, but is this really going to happen?
No.
Everyone has changed their perception about Jimmy.
And it's just my clickbait video calling him broke.
Sunny V2 was, in fact, right about Mr. Beast.
I was like bone chilling cold, dude.
This was the solution Sunny provided Jimmy for the Ava issue.
The only clean solution, should things go south, might be for Kris to resign himself, and even then rumors and bad press will be unavoidable.
Which is quite scary in how close to reality Sunny's prediction hit.
Even though Sunny never dove into the weird stuff, it's no denying that his video did sort of age like fine wine.
So Mr. Beast's friend, he's been caught talking to kids, trying to children. Surprise, surprise. Didn't see that one coming.
He didn't see this one coming either. Looking at the Kris Tyson.
This is crazy, man. What's going on with social media right now? Like, all the influencers are crashing out, man.
Channel. It's a sad sight. The dislikes are insane and all the comments are very sad. Wake up, bro. Wake the f up. I was cool at some point, Kris. Damn, bro, you really did f up. All we can do is pray for him.
Speed, I'm watching the stream. Why you try not to laugh?
It's honestly not very funny. It's actually pretty sad. He's essentially a cautionary tale in what happens if you goon too close to the sun. I also stole the thumbnail idea from this dude, but hey, that's how mafia works.
You ripped apart your family and took a father figure away from your son just so you could paint your nails and act zesty. Pathetic. He will get torn apart at school, won't want to have friends around his house. A life full of difference and being alone.
Oh no, the latest short on that Kris Tyson channel is playing a Roblox. If you're playing Roblox above the age of 18, newsflash.
So during all that, even when I was like rotting in bed for like the first 6 months of my transition, the literal only time I'd leave my house was to go film, and I'd immediately go right back.
So Tucker, 10 years down the road, when you're 9.5 years old and watching this, what do you want him to know?
I was cool at some point.
It's like that meme, what did it cost? Everything. All of Kris's friends are gone. Career is absolutely obliterated. Reputation is in the absolute toilet, and the family is gone as well. Kris's TikTok hasn't been active since 2022. However, this apparent fan account was posted until 24. And while I can't conclusively say that is Kris Tyson, like, who would make a fan account of this? From being a star at Mr. Beast to working in the movie theater, I guess this is just the legacy of Kris Tyson. Subscribe to my channel if you missed the...
Man, he was just a regular guy at first. I really don't know what happened to Kris Tyson. But let me know what y'all think about Kris Tyson.